Hi, I'm Laura Kombrink, and I'm a realtor with EXP Realty. And this is my series on how to prepare your home to sell it. And we've done a whole series of videos, and we talked about the first one was on decluttering. The second video was on freshening up your home. In my last video, we recovered repairs and renovations. And today I want to talk about choosing a realtor. So choosing a realtor is really important. And it's really, first of all, let's start here. It's very important to use a realtor. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Those who use realtors tend to get a higher sale price for their home. The marketing that's available to realtors is amazing, okay? And it'll cause you to get a whole lot more traffic. Um, Realtors pre-qualify buyers before they bring them into your home. I've seen people who are selling their homes for sale by owners and they just get wore out with people who are calling them who can't qualify for a loan, and so they want seller financing. Um, and it's also not to mention you want to pre-qualify, even if, and I respect your right to sell your home yourself, and if that's what you want to do, that's phenomenal. Um, but you got to be careful in this day and age. Pre-qualify the people that are coming through your home. Okay, be safe. Be safe out there. So number one, I've given you the reasons as to why you would want to use a realtor. So the next question is, what do I need to look for when I'm interviewing realtors? And I do recommend that you interview realtors because you're looking to sell your biggest investment. I mean, your home is typically the biggest investment that you have. And so that's a pretty important job is to help you to sell your home. And I take it very seriously, and most realtors do take it very seriously. So what are you looking for in a realtor? So what's the top things? Basically, when you're selling your home, bottom line is you want somebody who will sell it for the highest dollar possible in the shortest time possible. You need somebody who understands the market, da 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 da. But above and beyond that, you're most interested in getting it sold for the highest possible dollar. And I think some things that are pretty key, um, the things that sellers most complain about. Let's start there. Is lack of communication. So your realtor talks to you, bugs you, and then you finally decide to list with them. They come over, they slap a lockbox on the door, they put a sign in the yard, and the biggest complaint sellers have is that my realtor didn't hear anything from them after that. Um, that doesn't mean that your realtor's not working extremely hard behind the scenes to get your home sold, because they are. But sometimes communication falls by the wayside. So you want to choose a realtor who has a system for regular communication to let you know what's going on with your property. And there are all kinds of systems available to realtors out there. I happen to have a multi-layered system because communication with you is extremely important. You need to know what I'm doing, how many people are looking at your property. You need to know the feedback from the buyers, what they said, what they thought. Um, you need to know how your home is being marketed, when, where, and why. Things like that. And I have systems in place to communicating with my sellers. And that's multiple layers. Okay, so it's text messages, phone calls, it's emails, it's reports. So you'll get reports. So you want to choose a realtor who's going to communicate with you, almost over communicate. Okay, because you want to know what's going on. Um, Photography. If you've gone and looked online at homes and pictures of homes, you've probably seen everything from cell phone pictures to pictures that have been so doctored up that it doesn't even look like the home anymore. So photography is key and critical. Almost everyone goes online to look at homes. They're on the internet, they're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, they're on all these platforms looking at homes. So it's very important that the realtor that you use uses a professional photographer. Now, in my case, when I initially come in, I want to make sure I get photos in the MLS and in my website and in my marketing, social media marketing, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. But I want something. I don't want blank, because nobody will click on your property, and the first 7 days are the most critical in the marketing plan. Okay, so I have a very nice professional camera. I do not use my cell phone. I will take initial photographs of your property so that I have pictures in there. But then I'm going to schedule a professional photographer to come in and photograph your property, because the difference is very, very important. So photography is huge. So when you're interviewing realtors, find out, are they using a professional photographer? Are they using their cell phone? How are they taking their pictures? Look, I might be great at photography. I might be great at a lot of things, but my job is to be your realtor. There is someone else that I hire to be your photographer. So I'm not wearing all those hats, and I'm not going to pretend I'm the best at everything that I do. So I want to bring the best in for you to market your home. The next thing is staging. So in my previous videos, we talked about decluttering, we talked about freshening up, we talked about repairs. So what is staging, and why do we recommend it? You don't have to have a stager come into your home. I can help you with staging and rearranging. The purpose of staging, and I've said this in a previous video, the whole purpose of getting your home on the market and marketing it is I want a buyer who's looking at a home in your price range, a home with your amenities, numbers of bedrooms, square feet, all the things that you have in your home. I want that buyer to be able to picture themselves and their stuff in your home. Sometimes it can be challenging for you as a seller. You've got your own taste and your own style, and it may be very classy, but I need that home to be presented in a way where my buyer is going online and they are looking and they can actually picture themselves in your home. And staging is another step in that process. There are professional stagers out there, and if you would like to hire one, I can recommend some folks to you. That's going to be your decision if you want your home staged. I do recommend staging. It helps get a higher dollar for your home, and it helps your home sell much more quickly. So that's what staging is, if you've ever heard that term used. Let's talk marketing. Okay. So when you list your home with a realtor, your home will be uploaded into the MLS. Okay. And from there, it gets distributed to Zillow and Trulia and Realtor.com and all kinds of other networks. Also, your realtor, most realtors have their own websites nowadays. So your home will go into their website. And then some realtors, we're getting narrower and narrower here, some are very savvy at social media, and some are not. And these are things that you need to, when you're interviewing your agent or the potential realtor that you're going to use to list your home, you need to understand their marketing. And that goes beyond putting a sign in the yard, and it goes beyond putting your listing in the MLS. I love today's technology. Now, I'm an old grandma, okay? But I've already told you, most people will see your home on the internet before they ever get around to driving past it and seeing a sign in the yard, okay? So understanding, I need a realtor who understands or has hired people, professionals. Again, I'm not a professional photographer. I hire that out. I am not an IT, internet marketing guru. I have a better understanding than some, but I hire that out. So when I take a listing, there's all kinds of tools that I use. You're going to have your own landing page for your listing. I'm not just going to put it on my Facebook page, okay? I'm not just going to put it on my Instagram page. I have a system where your home is going to be in front of people who have been looking for homes like yours, okay? Boom. They're going to see it and they're going to see it repeatedly. Um, and I also am building a database of people, buyers, who are looking for homes. And in my database of buyers, there are going to be people looking for homes like yours. And they will know about your listing immediately. Okay? Immediately, they're going to know. And so you need someone who has the systems in place. I have all kinds of apps for people. I have multiple websites. I have social media marketing, not just posting, but marketing. And so you need to interview. And when I do a listing presentation, by the way, I can show you these numbers. Okay. But you need to interview realtors and find out how they're going to market your home. The days of putting a sign in the yard and a lockbox on the door are gone. So choosing a realtor, let's review that again. What are you looking for? You're looking for their communication. How are they going to communicate with you? Are they using professional photography? You're going to want to consider staging, and you're going to want to look at the marketing that your realtor is going to do for you with your listing. So that's all I have to say about helping you to choose a realtor. Again, my name is Laura Kombrink. I'm a realtor with EXP Realty. I serve the communities around Scott Air Force Base. If you're interested in talking with me about either buying or selling or have just any general real estate questions, all my information is below this video, so pop in. Thanks for listening, guys. Oh, guess what's next? We're going to talk about market value. What's your home's market value? What's it worth? What should I list it for? Talk to you next time. Bye.